Tonight, questionable spending and concerns about a conflict of interest at a Minnesota school district.
5 investigators found Rochester Schools paid nearly $250,000 to a training program tied to the superintendent's wife.
Investigative reporter Ryan Raish uncovered the spending, and he's here now with answers on this. Ryan.
Yeah, guys, the superintendent is adamant that he's been transparent from the start, and he says there is no conflict of interest here because there's no money going directly to his family. But at least 2 ethics experts I talked to disagree. Online testimonials describe it as life-changing and the best professional development I've ever been a part of.
It's a fantastic program.
Rochester Schools Superintendent Dr. Kent Pickell is also a big fan of the Minnesota Principal Academy. The district has spent $250,000 sending principals there.
Ryan, Channel 5, KSTP.
But we wanted to speak to him because his wife, Dr. Katie Pickell, runs the program.
Our family gets no direct benefit at all, so there is nothing to this story.
Dr. Pickell initially declined our request for an interview. So 5 investigators made the trip to Rochester to sit in on a board meeting. We first learned of this issue after a parent reached out with concerns about a conflict of interest. So I turned to not one,
there's no question about it,
but 2 experts on government ethics.
You must recuse. That's fundamental to government ethics.
David Schultz is a professor at Mitchell Hamlin Law, and Richard Painter is a former White House ethics lawyer, speaking to us in his personal capacity.
One cannot, in a government position, make decisions about a contract with your spouse's employer. That's a fundamental conflict of interest.
Both tell me this is, in fact, a conflict.
Using his position that encourages people to then use public dollars to go help pay for his wife's salary, of which he benefits from, that's the conflict of interest.
How do you respond to that?
Well, there is none. Neither my wife nor I get a dime from participation of some Rochester principals in the academy. She has no aspect of her job that has a quota for people in the academy. She gets no incentive up or down.
Well, she still earns a salary, correct?
She earns a salary that has nothing to do with the number of participants in the program or from Rochester. And so, no, absolutely not. That is there's no through line.
The fact, that she's getting a salary from it, yes, she's benefiting.
Data we obtained shows a list of districts that send the most principals through the program. And Rochester is right there in the top 3. Dr. Pickell says he's never kept his wife's involvement a secret.
So was it brought up at a public board meeting and discussed?
I've been transparent about it from the beginning.
In an email, the board chair tells me that back in 2022, the superintendent shared his intention to have Rochester principals participate in the academy and the role of Dr. Katie Pickell. The chair and vice chair concluded there was no conflict.
Chair Nathan? Ryan with Channel 5.
Great. I'm not doing an interview.
I tried to talk to that board chair, but she turned me down.
What should take place in a situation like this?
It doesn't matter how good the program is. Several things should happen here. I mean, the first thing that should occur is that he should not be in the game of making this kind of referral.
Dr. Pickell says this program is not mandatory, and the more than 50 employees who participated made that decision on their own. When asked if he would recuse, as suggested by the experts we talked to, he said no, because principals are not forced to take part. And again, he says there is no benefit to his family. But guys, the reason we do these stories is right now every dollar counts in our schools. And in fact, I learned that during the board meeting down there in Rochester, they're facing more than $8 million budget deficit for next year. So they'll be making some tough calls here coming soon.
Yeah, a lot of tough calls there. Brian, thank you so much.
You bet.
So we want to know what you think. As a parent, do you see this as a conflict of interest? Also, if you've got any ideas, please let our investigative team know where they should turn next. You can submit your suggestions at kstp.com.